Hello there, and welcome to another review of the Shield Dude in the Couch. I'm Hector, the Shield Dude in the Couch, and today I want to talk about the new Black Map album, Melodoria, which was just released a few days ago, and it's the band's third album. So for those of you that don't know, Black Map is an alternative rock band from San Francisco, California. Their members were in previous bands, and they formed this group a few years ago. They have two previous albums and one EP, and it's a band that it's really not as well known now, but to me, I love them. I think they're awesome. I think they have a great alternative sound. If you like bands like Chevelle, and that type of like Chevelle sound, you will love this band. Actually, they're going on tour right now with Chevelle in a few months, so that should be a great tour to check out. So this band's new album, third album, was supposed to be released last year in November, but obviously because of the pandemic and tours being canceled, they decided to postpone it and release it in February of 2022. So the album consists of 10 songs, 42 minutes in length, and it's an album that, it flows very well. I think that, to me, this album has that great, alternative sound. Every song is good on it, and it's an album that you can listen to it fairly quickly. It's not an album that you would say that has a lot of like difference in the styles and the tones of the album. The guitar tone, it's very crunchy on this album, and it's something that I really quite enjoyed. There were a few singles that they released prior to the release, and they were pretty good. So I just want to talk about what I believe are the highlights for me of the album, and what songs I think are great. Out of the 10 songs, I would say that all the songs are good. There is nothing that I didn't dislike about the songs. I thought they were all great. They flowed well. And to me, the highlight of this album is the song Super Deluxe. So Super Deluxe is a song that starts with a great bass tone, and the bass drives the song. Then it adds some crunchy guitars to it. And this album, it's a rocking album, but it's a lot of mid-paced songs. It's not super fast. It takes its time to build, but there's a lot of catchiness in the song, a lot of melody in the voices. The lead singer here does a great job. And if you like great singing on alternative bands, you will love this. This is a band that has done before this album. They dropped a few singles, but they also did a few covers, and I can't wait to see if they would do a full cover album, because that would be great. So what does Melodoria mean? So the band said that Melodoria to them is the phenomenon of something arising from nothing. So it's like they created this sound, this music, and now it's out in the world. That is what it means to them, because I tried to find what the meaning of the word was, because I've never heard of that word before. So the album opens with Chasms, which is a great start to the album. It has some great guitar on it, some great pacing to the song. Then it goes into Super Deluxe, which I already talked about because it's my favorite song from the album. But there's also some more slower, more like power ballady songs like Nothing Over Me, which has a great hook and some great melodies as well. And Witching Hour, it's a song that they released as a single. It has a great guitar intro that starts building and building, and then the song is a pretty fast moving song, pretty catchy as well. Left for Dead, it's a song that has a great hook to me, and it also has a great melody when he sings left me for dead. Obviously, I'm not a singer, but something like that is how it goes. And it's another song that I can't see what they released as a single, because every song here could be a potential single, because they're very catchy, they're very good. And the last song I want to talk about is In the Wires. In the Wires, to me, is a song that really has some great riffing on it and some great melody to it, and the chorus stays in your head. And it's a song that, to me, it's another one of the highlights of this album, that It was produced by Zach Oren, who also co-produced with the band. So, in conclusion to me, Black Map with Melodoria has another stepping stone in a sound that is pretty good with them. Obviously, if you like bands like I mentioned before, Chevelle, this would be right up your alley. It's alternative rock, it's pretty commercial, it's pretty straightforward, it's very catchy. It's not, this isn't something that I would, if you don't like alternative, maybe this won't be for you. It's not a metal album by no means. But if you like the melody, if you like great singing, I think this is an album that you will enjoy. And to me, this is a band that is not talked enough about. So I wanted to review it because it's a band that I think should deserve more praise because they're very underrated, in my opinion. So Black Map Melodoria, it's just an album that flows perfectly from beginning to end. It has a lot of replay value, to me at least. And I think they're a band that should be on your radar if you like this style of music, because they play alternative rock, and it has some retro feel to it, but it sounds very modern. The production on it is very clear, it's very crisp, and it gives these songs a lot of like volume and very enjoyable for me. So if you I picked mine up on vinyl, but unfortunately it doesn't come till March, so I'll have to wait. But listen to this band, try to think outside the box. There's so much new music out there if you just take your time and explore. So until next time, the Shield Dude in the Couch, and I'll see you right here on the couch. Yeah.